This week's Torah portions, Parashat Re'eh, is always read right before the new month of Elul. This is the month that precedes the high holidays, Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. It's a time where we self-reflect, where we think about who we are, what we're here to do. And this Parsha is always read around that time. And as we know, it's in the book of Deuteronomy. It's Moses speaking to the people about all the things they need to know as they enter into the new land of Israel. So what is it we need to know as we enter into the month of Elul, and things that we have to think about? So, Re'eh, what do you see? How do you think? What's in your control? What's in our control is how we think. What's our desire? What do we want? And what we learn in this week's Torah portion is a prohibition, that when we lose someone we love, that we are prohibited from inflicting self-harm. We're prohibited from pulling our hair out, from creating a gash in our heads, in our skin, anywhere on our body. It was something that the nations of the world were doing when they lost people. But it is something that we, the Jews, are prohibited from doing. Do not self-harm yourself in the face of the loss of a loved one. It doesn't tell us not to grieve, because grieving is loving, and that we do, and we do grieve deeply and intensely. However, we are enjoined not to harm ourselves. Many of the commentators speak about the way in which we understand what death is. Death is a separation of the body and the soul. The soul being who we are. We are souls with bodies that are the vessels that carry the soul in this physical realm, in this world. The soul has a journey, has work to do. It matters. It's enjoined and connected to a body for the duration of its life. And at death, the body goes into the ground. And yes, we lose the body, but we do not lose the soul. The soul goes into the spiritual realms, and it lives in the spiritual realms until the time of the resurrection of the dead, when there's going to be a reconnection of the body and the soul. In the meantime, we lose and we grieve, but we do not harm ourselves, because harming ourselves, perhaps, is an indicator that we see ourselves as bodies. So as we're entering into the month of Elul, and we're entering into the land of Israel, recognize, Jewish people, that you are souls with bodies, not bodies with souls. So our soul has work to do, our soul has a job to do, and our soul is on a journey. And we are part of one root soul system. The 600,000 root souls that existed in Mount Sinai are who we all are. We are all interconnected souls. So the teaching of this week's Torah portion is to recognize each other and ourselves as souls. And then perhaps we can have compassion on each other. We can have a greater desire for unity between each other. We're not going to separate ourselves from each other. We are part of the beautiful, interconnected Knesset Yisrael that we are blessed to be part of. And may we understand that we have work to do together. And together we will bring the world to a much better place.